Hi everyone, I'm Jessica and welcome to Mindful Movement. So let's address some questions that people have in their flexibility journey or when they're about to start. Number one, should I stretch every day? The answer is no. My personal experience and the experience I've seen with licensed physical therapists, with dancers, contortionists is no. You need recovery time. It's absolutely essential. So I recommend 1 or 2 days of recovery time where you also don't do any workouts after you did a really exhausting flexibility workout. So your perfect schedule would look like this. For 4 weeks, you stretch 3 to 4 times a week whenever your muscles are not feeling that sore anymore. And then after those 4 weeks, you're gonna take 1 week of complete break. Don't do any workouts, only if you do something very light, but you really want your muscles to recover. But don't wait longer than a week. After this week, jump right back in and do your 4 weeks, and then you do your break again. Does training your muscles for strength harm flexibility? Unfortunately, yes. The more muscles you have and the stronger you are, the harder it is for you to stretch, the harder it will feel, and the longer the progress is going to take. That's just how it is. However, especially people that have a lot of muscles need to stretch them to release muscle tension. Also, when let's say you just want to split and nothing else, you still need to do strength training to support that flexibility, because muscles that are not strong and just stretched become very prone to injury over time. So your strength training is also important. So ideally, this is what you do. You do a workout where you incorporate your stretching within the workout. Let's say you strengthen your hamstrings and then you stretch them. And then you strengthen the hip flexors and then you stretch them. If you go to a gym class where you do a certain program by a teacher for 1 hour straight, perfect. But then after that, sequence, do a good full body stretch and you should be fine. Number three, there are different types of stretching methods. Yes. So to make it short and simple, there's passive stretchings. An example would be to have a lunge position and to just hold it. Now, your muscles are still going to be a little bit active and no stretching should ever be completely passive, but they're not that engaged. Whereas active stretching, your muscles are very engaged. Like if you in a lunge lift the back knee to strengthen and stretch your hip flexor muscles at the same time. Another category would be dynamic stretches, where you, with quick motions, get into your full flexibility range, but you do not hold the position for long, and that's a perfect way to warm your body up. Now, ideally, the perfect workout would be a split of 50-50. So 50% passive stretches, 50% active and dynamic. My splits were better yesterday. Am I doing something wrong? So sore muscles are less flexible because they need to heal. So like I mentioned before, recovery time is very important. And other than that, there are factors that really contribute to your flexibility on specific days. That can be amount of sleep, the stage in your menstrual cycle. Right before you get that time of the month, you're going to be more flexible. There's studies that back that up. Now, it could be a mind thing, but just keep in mind that there are changes in your cycle and you will get to know that over time. Dehydration is a big one. If you didn't drink a lot the day before or on that day, your performance when it comes to stretching is going to be a lot worse, because when muscles are dehydrated, they're just not able to stretch to their full capacity. Stress and time of the day. So in the morning when you wake up, you are going to be less flexible than in the evening, because in the evening your muscles are not as stiff as when you wake up right in the morning, so that can make a subtle difference too. Okay, now last one might be obvious, but it's actually not, and it's a very important thing when you start your flexibility journey, and that is you don't have to be great to start, but you need to start in order to be great. So I started stretching as an adult. I started at 26 and I can do deep splits and back bends, and it really is possible. You just need to be consistent. And this is where most people quote unquote fail. I don't like to say fail, but you're not giving yourself a chance to even achieve your goal if you think right away, oh, I need to be good at it to start. Like, no, I started in a very bad range. I wasn't really flexible except for my back. My back was pretty flexible, but my legs, no, they needed a lot of work. And I just made it happen over time, and so can you. So that was it for now. There's a part 2 coming up where I answer your common questions about flexibility, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.